Welcome. Thank you for joining me for our chair yoga practice. Today, we're going to be focusing on our shoulders in particular. So, wherever you are, come to find a comfortable seat. Sitting up tall in your chair, rooting your feet onto the ground, and feeling connected to this moment and to your seated position. So, feeling your feet as they connect to the ground, feeling your legs as they connect to the chair. Sitting up nice and tall and elongating your spine. And we'll begin by taking a couple of intentional breaths together. If you like and it feels comfortable, you can invite your eyes to gently close or simply have your eyes gaze down ahead of you, focusing on nothing in particular. Invite lightness to your eyes and begin to bring attention to your breath. Noticing your breath and how it is in this moment. And then bringing more attention to working with your breath, deepening your inhale. So you really feel the air filling up your belly, expanding your chest, breathing in through your nose, and then pausing and opening your mouth and letting it out. Nice big exhale. And one more time in that way, inhaling, filling up with air, pausing, opening your mouth, and letting it go. And now, following in the same way, but breathing in and out through your nose. So inhaling, filling up with air, pausing, then exhaling through the nose. Again, inhale, pausing, and exhaling through the nose. And one more time, inhaling, filling deeply, expanding with air, pausing, and exhaling. Then we'll begin to invite movement with our breath. So perhaps blinking your eyes open at this point if they're closed. And inhaling our arms up, reaching tall. Exhale to heart center. Inhaling up and exhaling to heart center. And two more in this way. Inhaling up and exhaling heart center. Inhaling to rise and exhaling to heart center. Now landing your hands and taking a moment to do some shoulder shrugs. So with your hands on your lap, bringing your shoulders up, really scrunching up and then releasing. Really opening up and releasing the stress in those shoulders. And release. Opening up and releasing. And one more, opening up and releasing. And now we'll take some slow head rolls. So begin by dropping your chin towards your chest. And then exhaling, rolling to one side, bringing that ear towards your shoulder. Inhale, rolls you back to center, chin towards chest. And exhale, rolling your head in the opposite direction, ear towards shoulder. Inhaling, rolling back to center. Exhale, rolling to the first side. Inhale to center. Exhale, other direction. Remember, ear to shoulder. Make sure your ears aren't hunched up either in towards your ear, but have your shoulders down and bring your ear towards your shoulder, not the other way around. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, other side. One more. Center. Other side. Inhale brings us back to center. And then slowly lifting up your head. And now taking your opposite hand to one shoulder and just giving your shoulder a nice massage, taking a moment to really squeeze your shoulder after we did our nice lifts and neck rolls. We hold a lot of stress in our shoulders, particularly when we're working and we're seated at a desk or a computer or constantly on our phone looking down. So doing these shoulder hunches and neck rolls and also giving ourselves a little massage is a great break to take in the middle of any day and can be done at any moment, anywhere. And then releasing and then bring it to the other side. So really just giving a nice massage into your shoulder, feeling that in your neck. And then when you're ready, release. And now we'll do some eagle arms. So inhale brings our arms up. And then on an exhale, right arm comes under left. So you can come back of palm to back of palm, twisted, or you can come into hug pose. Another option here is elbow to elbow, palm to palm. So wherever you land, focus on bringing your elbows up towards shoulder height and focus on bringing your shoulders back and down. This is another great form to do throughout the day as you're sitting at your desk or seated anywhere to help just open up your shoulders a little bit. And then on an inhale, you release, arms come back up, and then other side. So left arm under right. Again, full twisty, back of palm to back of palm, hug pose, or elbow to elbow, palm to palm. Find what feels good. Elbows lift up, shoulders come down and back. Seated up nice and tall. Again, elbows lifted, shoulders down and back. You don't want your shoulders hunched up into your ears. You want to release them down. Elbows coming up. And then an inhale opens up, reaching tall, and then release. And now take your legs out a little bit wider. Come to the edge of your seat. So you want your legs out a little bit wider. And we're going to come to almost like a goddess pose. So we're going to invite our arms up and then bring them to like goal posts. So your arms are bent and up and your legs are wider out on your chair. And if this doesn't feel balanced, of course, you can keep your legs going forward as well. So from here, on an exhale, we will twist to one side, coming back to center. Exhale to the opposite direction, back to center. Exhale to your first side, back to center. Exhale, center. Let's do one more each side. Exhale, center. Exhale, center. And then release. Now let's do a bit of a forward fold from our chair. So inhaling our arms up, then folding forward. Your arms can come down to the ground, or maybe they land on your thighs or grab onto your chair. Folding forward onto your lap, and then letting your head drop. Releasing into this, letting your head just drop forward. And then bringing your palms to your thighs, coming first to a bit of a bent straight back. You're folded over, but your back is straight. And then pushing all the way up. And then finally, so our legs don't feel left out, let's do a little bit of a hip opener. So bringing your ankle up onto your thigh, sitting here in the chair, maybe taking your palm and pushing into your thigh for a little more opening. Continuing to breathe, stay connected to that breath. Releasing, coming to the other side, maybe pushing into that thigh, staying connected to your breath. Releasing, maybe doing some lifts, coming up onto your toes and dropping heels, lifting your heels, coming onto toes, dropping heels. Again, lifting, dropping, one more, coming onto your toes, dropping, and then do some foot circles. First one foot, bringing your foot in a circle, coming the opposite direction, landing that foot in a circle, opposite direction, landing. Then maybe just some, bringing your legs straight forward, some point and flex of your feet. Just giving some movement to the feet, to the legs before we close our practice. And then landing your feet again, coming to a grounded position, coming to your seat. And we will close our practice with 2 shared breaths. So hands can stay in lap, hands can come to heart center, or hands can rest on your heart. And together, we breathe in deeply through our nose, pause, and then let it go. And one more time, breathing in, and then letting go. Thank you all for joining me in this practice. In gratitude, take care and be well.